everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is the very first video in a new series called the Personal Style series, which is all about finding your own personal style. It's something that I've been on a journey to the past year and a half, and I really hope to help others along it too, because it can be a little bit tough sometimes. Today's video is all about inspiration, because the inspiration that we use to inspire our getting dressed and our lives day to day are really more important than we think. And so I hope I can provide some tips and tricks for you to find inspiration in new and exciting ways. Let's get started. So the very first step is to go to those places where people usually go to find inspiration. That's usually places like Instagram, YouTube, and Pinterest, which is my personal favorite. I could spend so long on Pinterest just scrolling through beautiful outfits, and that's all fine and good, but when it comes down to it, all we have is a folder of beautiful images without really any direction. And so it's important to ask ourselves, and this is step number 2, which is, why do I find these images or outfits beautiful? What is it about them that I like? And I think in order to ask that question really honestly, we need to ask ourselves, what is it that I have always found beautiful? And that's where step number 3 comes in. Step number 3 is to dig a little bit deeper. And that for me means going back into my childhood and finding out what inspired me then. And so hopefully by sharing a little bit of what inspired me, you can start to find what inspired you. For me, in my childhood, I was endlessly inspired by a number of cartoons and mostly musicals, if I'm being honest. Some of the ones that I can think off of the top of my head are 7 Brides for 7 Brothers, which is a really fun musical, even though it's extremely problematic. But the outfits and the dance numbers and just the images that I remember seeing as a kid really inspired me, and they brought me a lot of joy. One scene that I can remember in particular is the scene where all of the sisters are dancing in their underclothes, which sounds a little bit risque, but it was like in 1850, so their underclothes is like capris and like a tank top. Anyways, I just remember thinking they looked so cute. Now, am I going to like walk around the town in 1850s underclothes? No, of course I'm not. But can I use that to inspire an outfit? Of course I can. Another one of my favorites is from The Sound of Music. I remember Maria from The Sound of Music just being such an inspiration, and Liesel as well. Those flowy dresses, the border between almost a masculine, independent femininity. And I really, really loved that. And it's something that continues to inspire me. But we don't only have to turn to live action movies to make us feel inspired. We can be inspired by so many of our childhood cartoons. For me, when I think of the cartoons that inspire me the most, I think of Belle from The Beauty and the Beast. All the blues that she wore just made me feel really calm and at peace. There's almost this sense of adventure in her opening outfit that she wears, which might sound a little bit silly, and I'm probably not going to wear an apron over a long dress. You know, that's not really my style, but that doesn't mean I can't find it beautiful, and it doesn't mean I can't use it to inspire another outfit. Some other cartoons include Bambi, which is like not even a human character, but there's so many beautiful colors there and such calmness, a sense of the pastoral, a sense of peace that I think is endlessly inspiring to me. So after you've pinpointed those sources of childhood inspiration, it's important to return to our original sources of inspiration that we talked about at the beginning of this video. So that means places like Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, etc. And I think this is important to do because we need to be able to merge our old inspiration with our new inspiration to see how they intersect and how they can work together. A good way to do this is by pinpointing key descriptive words, ideas, themes, and silhouettes, as well as colors. In my own personal wardrobe, this really manifests itself in the theme of blurring the indoors with the outdoors, which is something I constantly see come up in my childhood inspiration. So that means that today I wear a lot of natural fabrics, things like linen, cotton, wool, and silk. That also means that I enjoy floral patterns, which is that obvious nod to the outdoors. I also wear a lot of natural inspired colors, things like blues, greens, pinks, and a lot of neutrals. And those colors make up the bulk, if not all, of my wardrobe. But I also try to look at silhouettes. In my childhood inspiration, there tends to be a lot of Victorian or romantic inspired silhouettes. The things like ruffles, puff sleeves, things cinched in at the waist. And that really comes through in my wardrobe today. Even when I'm wearing jeans, they are always coming up to my waist. And that's not only just because of my body type, but I think it's just because it's something I enjoy and have enjoyed for a while. I also see the return of a lot of classic silhouettes. So there are quite a few collared shirts in my childhood inspiration, which is something I wear often and really enjoy the look of, just that little bit of structure to complement the indoor-outdoor mentality. And so by doing that, you're able to merge your childhood inspiration with your more modern inspiration, and you're able to be true to both. It's really important to be true to both because by doing that, you find a depth in your personal style that a lot of people don't have. By analyzing what you have always found beautiful, you are able to create a personal style that is more true to yourself and that is also more inspired, not just by a board on Pinterest or a series of pretty photos on Instagram. I hope that you found this video helpful and enjoyable. I know that I've had a really good time making it. This is my first YouTube video, so every subscription, every comment, every like just means the absolute world to me. So if you could take a second to comment below and let me know what is your childhood inspiration and how that continues to inspire you today. I post videos every Wednesday and Sunday. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.